Hey there everybody, Arlos here from Ice Games, bring you episode 129 of my Guild Wars 2 Necromancer Let's Play with Van Lessa. And as you guys remember, last episode we got, I can never pronounce the name of the sword right, but we changed it into a staff here. It's, what is it, I can never pronounce it properly, Caladbalg. Sounds weird to say. I don't know why. That's for me. Well, we did the mission where we went through, gathered all the items, went to all the places of power, ended up fighting a couple of people who wielded it before us. One of them being Traherne in the beautiful, serene Artesian waters, which is such a beautiful area. Like, I love the look of that area. It is so cool. It was really nice to see Traherne. We hadn't seen him since, we barely saw him in Heart of Thorns. Actually, I don't think we saw him at all in Heart of Thorns until the very end. And then we kind of had to kill him, and then I was sad about that. But we got to see him a little bit, say our goodbyes. It was kind of cool. Also, guys, thank you guys for all the comments from the last couple episodes. You guys are amazing. I did take my little trip back home to visit the family, and it was awesome, and it was amazing. So thank you guys for putting up with only one episode a week for the last 2 weeks. So it was a lot of fun. And yeah, the response from the last episode from you guys, which is simply amazing. There's so much to read through. I'll do my best to kind of skim over some of it so it doesn't take too much time. But 797, you said that the fashion wars with light armor is hard with women. Yeah, because a lot of the light armor is very, very revealing, and I'm not the biggest fan of that in games. Not that I'm against it or anything like that. It's just sometimes as a necromancer, I think she'd be like more covered and stuff. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But found some good. I like what I got right now. I like the look of it right now. But again, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I know a few of you guys suggested getting different cultural armors and stuff like that. So maybe I'll go through and eventually do that. But I'm kind of broke right now. I know there's some money in the guild hall or guild bank I could probably take, but I'm leaving that right now in case we need it for a special occasion. And a lot of people mentioned that I can go through the story again with different characters to get different versions of the sword, which is kind of cool. I'm actually pretty excited to see how that all works. Gosh, it looks it's all lit up because I did my healing thing, but I just love the way it looks. It looks so cool. You can stab people with the scepter. So thank you for that, 797. And Cool Boy JK7. I like the name. You mentioned that's a blast watching your Let's Plays. It's been you've been playing the game for over 5 years, which is awesome. And you mentioned it's refreshing to see a new player experience it for the first time. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing through Guild Wars that way because yeah, like I'm gonna be honest, I bought the game when it first came out. I think I even bought like the collector's edition, but didn't really play it very much. I think I got like a level 30, and yeah, I've been having a blast playing through the game. And you guys have been helping me so much. You also congratulate me on getting my first ascended weapon, which is I'm so excited about. I've been waiting to get an ascended weapon for so long. I know this was probably the easiest one to get. You mentioned it's an easier one to get, but I'm glad I got it. You also mentioned, and a lot of you guys did too, that I should switch to Viper stats, and I did. So I've got power, precision, condition damage, and expertise going on, which is pretty awesome. So thank you so much, Cool Boy JK7. And if you wanna join us in game, I am playing on the Fissure of Woe on the European side, and we do have a guild going on, the Ice Games Guild. So if you'd like to join us, I'd love to have you. If you have an extra slot open for your guilds, I know you can be in 5 of them, which is kind of cool. So Cool Boy JK7, if you want to join us, let me know. Again, either in the comments below or anybody else who wants to join. Comments below, Discord server, link in the description. You can send me a message directly in game. Yeah, for sure. So thank you for that, Miguel. Again, you mentioned how you did it with your Reaper. Melee combat, I guess those guys require skills, but it's certainly manageable. I'm sure you could do it. If anyone can do it, you could do it. That's for sure. I know I try to keep my distance because, yeah, those guys had some powerful attacks. That is for sure. I also kind of like how you kind of like write it kind of like a story. It's so awesome. You are amazing, Miguel. I gotta play with you in game. I've been playing with you in game for a while. I gotta get back in there. Don't forget Saturdays actually. I should have played the last Saturday with you guys. I should have been back by then. But Saturdays, about noon Pacific Standard Time, I will be playing with you guys on Guild Wars 2. You can hit me up on the Discord server if you guys want to join up. Kind of fun, do some fun stuff. You also mentioned, Miguel, if I want cooler items, I can craft them, which I got to do more of. Got to do a lot more crafting. Do dungeons, cultural armor, renowned hearts, and ore. So definitely got to go through and do that. You also, I think, Liz, you also mentioned too that about the dragon minions. When the dragon dies, the power of the dragon goes into its minions, and certain minions kind of get enough energy. They can lead groups of enemies, which is kind of cool. So that's why they're still Risen. That's why they're still Mordrum. I'm sure that's why if we take out another dragon, there's still them around, which is kind of cool. So that's a way that they have it. They can still fight the creatures in the areas. Kind of a lore reason why. So thank you, Miguel, for letting me know about that. Mr. Hero, you mentioned a little bit about a build. So you mentioned that epidemic spreads conditions to enemies, but they kind of have to have a target to go to. You also mentioned that blood is power is really good with it. So if I bleed the enemy and then use epidemic, it'll spread the bleed to everybody. You also mentioned that I should possibly be using parasitic contagion. Because it gives me percentage of condition damage, heals me, and I die a lot, and that's very important to not die while you're recording videos. So hopefully that'll help me a little bit more with that. You also mentioned like dagger offhand. Like I have a bunch of abilities that can switch. Actually, I don't think I'm using a dagger right now, or a staff. You mentioned staff and dagger have abilities that switch or will send conditions from me to them. Also, my Desert Shroud will also do that. It'll get rid of my conditions, which is good, I believe. Does it do it? Which one does it? Do you do it? Do you get rid of... I'm trying to take a look here. Oh, this one here. You and your shades convert conditions into... condition nuns up to 3 allies into boon. Okay, so that's what it is. This one here. So I got to use this one a little bit more often. Also got to get some more fear in there. Because of something Mike Lee said that I'll get to in a second. You also mentioned that if you want an aristocratic look, go to Divinity's Reach and find the cultural armor. You mentioned that tier 2 skins sell for about 50 silver to 2 gold a piece, and tier 3 is pretty expensive. Yeah, tier 3, it's like tier 3 cultural armor is pretty expensive. I just was looking through with my ranger. It's pretty crazy. And you also mentioned that maybe I should play as a Reaper. The Reaper should be fun. I definitely will. I'm almost done my training of my Scourge. I only need, 50 more hero points, so I definitely will be doing that. So thank you, Mr. Hero, for all your wisdom. I love it. Keep that coming. Mike Lees, you also said it's nice to sit back and relax and watch someone else strive for the things you did a while ago. I'm sure you guys all did that mission a million years ago. But it was a lot of fun. You also mentioned some builds, and I did change. I kind of did a mixture of Mike Lee and Mr. Hero for your builds. So I did go with Curses 1, 3, and 2 for the parasitic condition, and then Soul Reaping 1, 3, and 3, and then Scourge 2, 2, and 2. You mentioned it gives you a lot of fear, lots of bleeding, lots of burning. I think, yeah, I've got this fear attack. Is that my only fear attack? I thought that was... I think that might actually be my only, fear attack. But something I can be using quite often, which is good. Plus, I get lots of, bleeding and stuff like that, too. So, I'm excited for that. You also mentioned some food I can eat. Fire meat, chili, and toxic focusing crystals. And you're hoping it helps. I think it's going to help quite a bit. So, Viper is definitely something I am going to be getting into. I do have, for crafting, I believe, I go to Taylor here, I do have stuff to craft the Viper, the Viper armor. I just have to actually get the 400 before I can actually craft it and get all the items and all that fun stuff. So I definitely will be doing that. So thank you, Mike Lees, for that. Liz, you mentioned that the gift was a glider. Yeah, you gave me the glider. Thank you so much for that again. I love it. I absolutely love it. And you mentioned that the statue will only appear after the Heart of Thorn story end. So that's kind of cool. So I'm kind of... another event nearby. So that's kind of cool. So thank you for letting me know that. You also mentioned that the main story skin, once I unlock, after getting all the skins, either by doing quests with one more with more than one character or just changing it with an NPC. But yeah, I need to go through with the other characters. I definitely will be doing that. And you also mentioned that the Risen and Servants of Morjamoth are not gone. Once the Master is gone, they get champions, they get power, and then they control them, which is kind of cool. Gosh, gotta get that. That's why there are still minions and dragons in the lore, which is awesome. I love that they gave it a lore reason for that. It's so cool. And you mentioned, again, a Viper for Condition build. You guys are all talking about Viper for Condition build. Definitely something I'm going to be doing. So thank you, Liz, for that. Aphonic, you also congratulate me on my Ascended Weapon. And again, remind me that Viper build is what I want to go for. So that's what I'm doing. Going for a Viper build eventually, guys. So thank you, Aphonic. And then I'm going to apologize because I'm probably going to pronounce this so wrong. But Gildenkanal, Die Letzel Legion. I apologize if I'm butchering that. I am the worst at pronouncing anything ever. He said, congrats on my first Ascended Weapon. Thank you so much. Every time I finish the Heart of Thorn story, with another character, I will get another broken sword, and I can craft another version. So I'm guessing there's a version for each weapon. So if I go to achievements, should still... Nope. That's not there anymore. Darn. But there's one for each weapon site, so like you gotta go through a bunch of times to get all of them. I think yeah, which is crazy. You also mentioned you could craft another one, but I'm bad at crafting, so maybe eventually I will get some crafting done. So thank you for the comment. Thank you guys so much for your comments. I know this intro has been very long. I think I might end up doing videos where I go through the comments and stuff. I just wanted to thank you guys so much because if you finish Heart of Thorns, like that's just insane to me. It just still blows me away. So thank you everyone for your comments. Keep them coming. And again, Saturdays I'll be playing with you guys too. So if anyone hasn't joined the guild and would like to join the guild and has space to join the guild, let me know down below. Or hit us up on the Discord channel with the link in the description below. I'd love to get more of you guys in the guild and play some more Guild Wars with you guys. Also got some gifts from Simon. Again, you guys don't have to send me gifts, but thank you anyway, Simon. You're awesome. And I love them. I always appreciate them because I love collecting things. You sent me the Ritualist outfit, which looks really cool. This is the... If I remember right, the Ritualist was one of the classes from the first Guild Wars. And, like, this looks really cool. I love the way this looks. It's a really cool looking outfit. So thank you so much for that. That looks so cool. I need to use it. Thank you for that. New outfit. Yay! Oh, I love new outfits. And then a new torch skin, which I really like. Look at this. What's it called? The Dominator torch skin. Look at how beautiful it is. So then, thank you, Simon. You are amazing. So let's use that on my torch here. Let's apply it because I want it to be pretty. So there we go. Ooh, apparently I had the Warhorn. Oh yeah, I forgot I had the Warhorn too. So that's all the other Dominator ones. I think someone was mentioning before that if you find something you want, was it you, Sabrina, that was mentioning it? That if you find something you want in the Black Lion trading area, you'll just buy all the skins cheaply on the trading post. Like find the cheapest collection of skins, buy them on the trading post, so you get the 7 Black Lion claim tickets, so you can get the armor you actually want. I think that's kind of a cool idea. But anyways, I spent so much time talking and not doing much. What are we going to do at the start of this episode? Well, we are going to... Actually, I know some of you guys mentioned I shouldn't do it, but this story is just way too amazing for me to slow down right now. So I finished my story, finished Living World Season 2. I really want to go back and do Season 1. Finished Heart of Thorns. It's time for Living World Season 3. We are going to do that. So we're going to be doing Out of the Shadows. So the events in the war against Morjamoth came with deep consequences. So let's begin this story. Ooh, apparently we're getting mail for that. An invitation to the memorial for... Oh, I'm already sad. Oh, sorry. An invitation to the memorial for Air has arrived. So let's check that. Greetings, Van Lessa. In these dark times, I take up my pen and scroll to invite you to an open-air memorial for Air Stelkin. Please join us as we mourn and celebrate this legendary hero. The stone right standing in Holbrook, where Air lived, will be consecrated for this purpose. Oh, wish you an easy passage, Knut White Bear. Oh, okay, yeah, I will be heading there. Let's travel there quickly. Kind of like the music going on right now, though. Okay, but we need to pay respects to Air in her home. Which you guys mentioned before that she actually carved all the stone statues and stuff around it, so that's really cool. I think I gotta go this way. Oh, there's a vista up there. No time for vistas. Vistas can come later. Right now we have to say goodbye to a dear friend. Hello, bunnies. All right, so let's enter the instance. Alright, so let's talk with White Bear. Where are you, White Bear? Hello, Elder Ulf.
Hello, friend. Lives on. May we all carry her memory until we join her and the great spirits. You made it.
Of course, Newt. She was a dear friend.
Let's head up. My people will be glad you're here. Some may have questions about what happened.
I hope it's not why. I'm still struggling with that one myself.
Aren't we all? Perhaps that's the answer Bram left to seek.
He's not here?
No. He arranged this and then took to the mountains. The fire inside that boy. I almost feel sorry for any of Jormag's minions he comes across.
Sounds like he's working through it in true Bram fashion. Good.
Make yourself at home. Your Tribune friend certainly has. Now I'll leave you to it, Commander. Speak with whomever you wish, and celebrate, or pay your respects privately. The spirit of Air can be found in either.
Alright, so join Ritlock. I think before I join Ritlock, Scald here, she's got a bubble above her head. But yeah, Air actually carved all these. Like, they're really cool. I don't know really who they are. I'm sure they are Norn characters. Oh, is someone doing one for Air?
Rest assured that your legend will be remembered.
Oh, is someone crafting Air right here? Oh my gosh. Apparently this guy is. Okay. Oh. Let's talk with you.
Yes.
So may the spirits guide you in this time of ending. So many of those attending have questions about Air, but they don't want to trouble you. Do I have to recap?
I know your story. The jungle dragon was stirring, and you carried Glint's egg to safety. I can only imagine your feelings of hope as the Pact rallied against Mordremoth. Your sorrow when they failed. You gathered your hunting party and took the fight to the heart of the jungle. The beloved hunter we celebrate today, Air Stegalkin, was felled forever. And a revered leader sacrificed himself to help all of Tyria. Despite such great loss and overwhelming odds, you and your friends triumphed over Mordremoth. Today is a day of celebration and of mourning. Tomorrow, you will hunt new prey.
Oh, that was a beautiful little tribute. Again, probably helps people that hadn't played for a while between the expansions there. So, yes, what was she like as a child?
About Air as a young Norn. Almost as soon as she could walk, she showed the instincts of a hunter. But it wasn't until she was as tall as a shortbow that she met evil for the first time. She came upon Dragonspawn attacking a farm, killing an entire family. The daughter was one of Air's friends. All by herself, Air took down 3 of them. She saved an injured kid and even carried him back to Holbrook. That kid grew up to be a great skald. His name is Corvin, and his life testifies to Heir's first legendary deed.
Is he here somewhere? Corbin. I don't see him here. Okay, let's see what else there is about Heir. So what put her on the path of greatness?
Heir had passed longbow height when she made her vow. One night, 100 dragon spawn attacked Holbreck. Jormag's ice brood were merciless. They brutally killed her friend Silas the Weaver, a crafter like Heir herself. With Silas's blood still upon her, she swore to destroy the ice brood and all the elder dragons.
And tell me the longest Heir story you know.
I'll tell you how Destiny's Edge came to be.
Ooh, cool.
Heir met the Asura Snaf and Zojah first, here in her homestead. They came to commission a stone carving of Snaf's head. During the sittings in Radasum, they became friends. Then the three, and Garm, returned to Holbreck together. I'll never forget how they shocked the citizens of Holbreck when they emerged from the Asura Gate. Snaf and Zojah each rode inside enormous golems with the stone heads Heir had sculpted for them. They raided a frigid dragon spawn cave, and a lasting friendship was forged amid the icy shards of bitter combat. Many ice brood fell that day, but still Heir failed to kill Jormag's lieutenant. The three, nay, four, counting Garm, limped back to Holbreck, having lost their golems and their pride. In retaliation, Jormag's lieutenant sent a devastating ice storm onto Holbreck, killing many beloved residents. Newt Whitebear was beside himself with fury and banished Heir until she could defeat the beast. Heir went to Lion's Arch, where she spotted a small guild of criminal pit fighters known as Edge of Steel. The first battle they ever fought together, they fought against each other. In the pit, Heir and her friends, calling themselves Dragonspawn's Destiny, fought Edge of Steel and won. She demanded her prize, that Edge of Steel help with the second assault on the Dragon Lieutenant. The Edge of Steel fighters had to agree. Ritlock Brimstone, Logan Thackeray, and Firstborn Kaith joined Heir's cause. When Heir next entered Holbreck, she was with Destiny's Edge. They went on to destroy the Dragonspawn Lieutenant. It was the first of many important battles they would fight, and win, together.
Oh, that was actually kind of cool. I don't think the stories mentioned how Destiny's Edge came together like that. That's pretty awesome. I like that. So let's head inside here. And...
She had him dead to rights, and we all knew it. And what was he going to do? Beg? Plead? Wasn't his style. And Heir wouldn't buy it anyway. So, he just jumped off the ledge. Well, she wouldn't give him the satisfaction of escape, even to his death. She shot him before he hit the ground. Damn, that Nord knew how to exact revenge.
That's
so
just
true.
like her. Thank you for that story, Tribune Brimstone.
I'm not sure why no one's ever made a tapestry of that moment. Oh, hey, good to see you, Commander.
You too. Spreading a little air cheer?
Things were getting too serious. Just ensuring they remember the right Heir.
Hey, you're that Ritlock Trombone, the Revenant, right?
Close enough. Now why don't you do Uncle Trombone a favor and buzz off?
But I want to hear about the Blood Legion.
Don't you think quietly weeping in the corner by yourself would be more fun than this?
Nah, this is fine.
Yeah.
Have you heard from Zojah or Logan? I was crossing my fingers they'd be well enough to make this.
Still both laid up on my last visit.
Too bad. Mordramoth's death came with a great toll, for sure.
You know, with those two out of the field, and Snaf and Heir gone, and Kaith, well, there really is no Destiny's Edge anymore.
I'm sorry, Ritlock. I know how important it was to you.
But there's no sense in looking back. Maybe it's time to start again.
Another guild? Would Heir want us to do that?
She wouldn't want us to get caught up in her death like she did with Snaf's. Regret gets you nowhere. And Tyria would probably sleep more soundly with the Dragon Slayer at the helm of a new guild.
We could do a lot of good, It didn't go perfectly, but the small group we had was pretty capable against Mordramoth. What would we call it?
Fate's Razor!
I will not be part of a guild called Fate's Razor.
What about Dragon's Watch?
Dragon's Watch. I like that.
Can I be in it?
No.
But I've got my Uncle Beamish's magical sword!
Not yet, kid.
Commander, come see this.
What's going on?
What's going on? Dragon's Watch. That's the name of our new guild. I like it.
Now
Oh, hey,
that was
Rox.
a happy sight.
I can't believe it. May the mountains
Garm.
live until the end of time.
We made it home. Oh. So glad that Garm made it back. Let's talk with Rox here.
Rox! You and Garm!
Commander, what are you doing here? What did I walk into?
A memorial for Air. You couldn't have brought a better gift.
Yeah. Nice work, soldier.
We're both tired and hungry. Wasn't expecting all this. Garm's hurt too. We should get him healing as soon as possible.
What can I do to help?
I'll send for a healer. In the meantime, there's plenty of food around.
I'll do it. Rox, you rest.
All right, let's reassure Garm. Oh, hey, buddy.
A statue
Hungry,
of
Garm?
an Fissure, among our legendary heroes.
Oh, let's find something really tasty for Garm. Ooh, meat. Meat is tasty. Let's grab some meat. That's a lot of meat. Garm's gonna be happy with this.
There you go, boy. You're home now.
Yay. All right, let's find Rox. Oh, she's back in here. Okay.
I still can't believe it. How did you find Garm?
Tracked him from the crash site. Wasn't easy. The jungle's still crawling with Mordrum. Some of them have come unhinged without their master's voice. Poor Garm followed Air's scent into the middle of it all. He was lucky to be alive. We both are.
Bram's gonna be so happy when he gets back.
He's not here?
No, he's in the mountains blowing off some steam.
Well, I'll stay with Garm and make sure he's okay. When he's ready, we can try to catch up with Bram.
I'm sure the cold air will do Garm some good after all that jungle heat.
Yeah, if I never see another pocket raptor as long as I live, I'll die happy.
Come on. Let's get to what we're here for.
Honor Air however you want. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Talk? No? Okay. Take a look at the statue. Air Cliffstrider, stalwart guardian, father of Air, fell in honor at the Battle of the Ice Crest. Who dares wins. Oh, that's cool. Isn't that the motto of one of the military branches in the United States too?
Huzzah!
Huzzah! All right, what do we got to do? Oh, there's a whole bunch of people here. Let's talk with you, a pet healer. So, would you mind bringing me some hot water? Garm has blood and dirt caked all over him. Then you can help me wash him if you like. I'd be delighted. Let's find some hot water then. Looks like there's some in here somewhere. Oh, there we go. Interact. Let's wash Garm. He needs a bath after his long
Who
trek
let
here.
that wolf in here? It smells awful.
That's Air's pet, Garm.
Oh my. I'm sorry. I mean, he's lovely.
All right, let's with you.
look
If you wouldn't mind
forward to
pouring
seeing it completed.
that water on him, it'll help the enchanted herbs heal him faster. Mordor wounds fester far too quickly. But it's so cold out here. Don't worry, he's an alpine wolf. He grew up swimming in the mountain lakes and walking barefoot, bare paw in the snow. Getting this poison off his skin is the best thing for him, I promise you. I hope so. Let's throw water. There you go, Garm. Oh, I love the little heart bubbles. Oh, Garm.
He must have heard me. Sorry, Garm.
You feeling better there, buddy? Oh. Let's talk with Tor the Thunderous. So, air love music. In this, if the spirit moves you, feel free to perform a dance in honor of our dead departed friend. Perhaps I will. Let's try that. Slash, I think it's slash dance, probably. Did that do something? Okay. What's this here? Pick for air statue. Oh. Let's put that in front of the statue here. The only thing this beautiful work in progress needs is a bouquet of flowers at her feet. For you, Air. Oh, I miss you already, Air. What's this here? Air always had rabbits around, though they seem to have multiplied recently, as rabbits will do. Channel the spirits of the wild to honor Air. Let's try that. Oh! Am I... There we go. I'm a sculptor, too. I made a Garm
Wolf
statue.
chose Air at a young age. You honor her. This spirit recalls the importance of the pack, and you were part of hers.
Oh, I'm glad I made that. Let's grab some more flowers here. And let's put these at her statue. There we go. Call everyone around for a toast to Air. That'd be good. Would you care to say a few words about Air? I'd like that very much.
Everyone, lend us your ears. The one who killed Zaitan with Air's Tagaken would like to say a few words.
We've all lost people we loved. And the pain of that can be overwhelming. But we can't let that pain stop us from moving forward without them. Without her. Instead, we honor, celebrate her life. The gift that she was. Air is a part of me. A part of all of us. How do we thank the gods for that? By living the rest of our own lives larger. Better. Bolder. We love. We laugh. We defend our world. And we fight for what's right. We do what she would have done. Homesteaders. Hunters. Heroes all. To Air!
To Air.
To Air! Her legend lives on. May the mountains hear her. May we all carry her
Nicely
glory
done.
and
To
strength
Air.
and the great spirits.
Goodbye, Air.
All right. Let's talk with White Bear. Actually, can we carve another thing over here? I would love to carve another one. Oh, it's a raven.
Your craftsmanship does Air honor. She was a great sculptor, drawing her inspiration and skill from Raven.
And then let's try to do... I'm sure it's going to be Bear and Wolf. I just kind of want to do this and see if maybe they stick around. Because I think that would be awesome.
Air had many of the qualities of Snow Leopard. Her stealth was renowned. You honor her well by carving this statue.
I try.
I've heard about the golden beings in the jungle. What are they?
Glint foresaw that she would need protection for her last offspring. That's their purpose.
But where did
Bear
they come
gives
from?
us our ferocity.
They were human
and Air
volunteers,
was loved
changed by the
Bear.
Forgotten into magical
You do
guardians
her
and
honor
builders.
and
They
remind us of
migrated
our
to the
gifts
jungle
from
and built their
all the
fortress there.
spirits.
It's called Tarier.
Cool. Let's talk with White Bear.
Commander, this just arrived for you.
Read the letter, then talk to Whitlock. Okay, what's going on? Timey, quick, come to Radanovas. Hi. We've got something fantabulous to show you. Get here as soon as you can. There's a gate set up in Radasum, but it's top secret. Fortunately, you know me. Go to Radasum and look for Adventure Aid ZK496I Golem. It knows to let you in.
Spirits bless this endeavor.
All right, let's talk with Whitlock then.
Looks like I'm off to Radanovas. Ritlock, care to follow?
Sure, but I need to take care of something on the way. Or rather, tell someone I won't be taking care of something. Never mind. I'll meet you there.
Sure. Rox, Ritlock talked me into founding a new guild. It'd be great to have you. And pass the invitation on to Bram when you see him. Actually, don't. I'll do it in person. I don't want him to think we're merely replacing Destiny's Edge after his mother's death.
I get it. And I think he will too, when the time's right.
Just one more confirmation of how great I am.
Got some more achievements here. Out of the Shadows, Heirs Memorial in Holbrecht. Complete 5 Out of the Shadows achievement things.
Wish I'd met them.
Alright. Oh, I only got 1 achievement point for that. Okay. We got some items here. Some fragments, Guild of Strongbox, Keg of Liquid Karma, and Pamphlet of Wisdom. Grants a large amount of experience. Oh, that's good. What am I learning? Make sure I'm learning the right thing. Oh, because I'm in Central Tyria, I'd be learning legendary crafting, which is probably something I need to learn anyways, because I need that for more important or better crafting and stuff. So let's accept that.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Did we get a bunch of experience? I'm not sure. Okay, let's get that Keg of Liquid Karma. 7,500 Karma, awesome. Guild of Strongbox, some large bones.
Awed by the power of the stone.
So let's exit here, and let's go to Radisome. And talk to the golem. Where is the golem? There we go. And I apologize if this crashes my frame rate, but I don't know, for some reason Radisome normally does. Hopefully it doesn't so much, because I did knock down the character limit. So hopefully it's not as bad. Oh, there we go.
These dust bunnies have no interest.
All right, you are recognized, Benlessa. Please proceed through the gate here. Where does it go? I am not authorized to answer that question aloud, and I do not have telepathic abilities yet. Please proceed. Your safety is relatively assured. Oh, that's awesome. Relatively assured. Okay. I love golems. They're so cute. They should have golems as a race. Get with the Asura. Just have golems as a race. That'd be cool. Oh, here we are. Oh. We got a researcher, a security golem. Tons of researchers here. I guess time to let everyone know what's going on. You okay there, Sentry Golem?
1 second, please.
Security breach detected.
Uh-oh.
Golem, what are you doing?
Responding with full force.
No, this is not happening. Stop. Hold.
I made it run away. Hey, Ridlock. Thanks for helping.
Prepare for termination.
There we go. We took it down.
My poor baby. It'll take me months to repair you now.
I'm sorry, but it almost killed you. Hi, Timey. Is that part still broken over there? Oh, it is. I miss Scruffy. Alright, Timey, what's going on here?
Timey, sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. All this crunchy old tech's been overstimulated by the influx of magic. Glad you're here.
Yeah, I got your letter.
Funny, I also sent one to this guy, but he barely made it.
Your note failed to mention how to navigate this Asuran playground.
He got lost trying to find the lab. I had to follow the non-stop stream of Char expletives to track him down.
City of the future, my tail.
It's good to see you. I was so happy when I saw your mission was a success. But then I heard about Marshal Traherne.
He saved us all. His sacrifice won't soon be forgotten.
But there's good news, too. Ritlock says we're starting a new guild. So exciting!
Glad you're on board.
Of course you are! Someone has to be the brains. Haha, kidding. In all seriousness, though, I suspect some of the things I'm working on in this place will come in very handy.
How have you been doing here?
Great. It's fantastic. Well, it was before every Asura and their grand mentor showed up.
At least you have a lot of hands to pitch in at the Dragon Lab.
What do you mean, Commander? I've never heard of this room you describe. Keep it down about the Dragon Lab. I don't want anyone finding out about it. Especially...
Hello, progeny.
Uh-oh.
Counselor Flunt, how lovely to see you. I'm so pleased you didn't end up on a Chalk's breakfast menu this morning.
You can stow the dim insults. They'll never be clever enough to wound me. Now, have there been any new developments today?
Why, none that I can think of.
Allow me to warn you about keeping secrets from me, progeny. My wrath is as fierce as my intellect.
Oh, that sounds terrifying. I wouldn't dream of hiding something from you, Counselor.
Oh, Flunt, I thought we were done with you.
I'm totally hiding something from him. Let's head there now, but not the way you know. We're going through the gate. I've configured it to appear as if we're going to the command center, but we're really going to you-know-where. Except there's a catch. You have to outsmart the security measures.
You're joking, right?
Not this time. Give it a shot and I'll observe. See if you can crack the code. I'll give you a hint. Do exactly as you're told.
Uh-oh. Outsmart the Nova security system, so touch the console. The console appears old, but it has obviously been cleaned. Attempt to solve the puzzle.
Unidentified user. Security measures activated. Enter passcode.
Okay, how do I do that? I want to enter the passcode. Where do I... I just don't know where to do that.
System reset.
Oh. No, I must have to do it over here. So it's that circle. And that, but I don't know
Enter passcode.
where to enter the passcode. How am I supposed to do this? Do I have to do it over here?
System reset.
Nope, system reset. Okay, so I need to do it on top of here somewhere.
Enter passcode.
Okay, how? Just tell me how. That's all I want to know what to do. Timey? Tell me what to do. Is this, I'm not sure if it's just glitching out on me or if it's something I need to, is there somewhere I need to go? Oh! Ah! Why? Okay, never mind. I think I figured it out. I'm not going to end the episode here. Ah! I'm sorry I lied to you. Okay, so... I didn't notice I was supposed to hit a button down here. Oh my gosh.
Phase 1 of 5 complete. Phase 2 commencing now.
Okay, okay. It's Simon Says. Okay.
Enter passcode. Phase 2
I think that was right. Okay, good. I'm very bad at this game. Oh gosh.
Enter passcode. Interact
Nope.
with the console only if you are
Oh no 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 no! Did I just electrocute a researcher?
Oh, must be love. More like
Okay, let's try it again.
System reset.
Try it one more time. So yellow, purple, red. Yellow, purple, red.
Enter passcode.
Yellow, purple, red. Okay.
Phase 1 of 5 complete.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure you guys were like, the button's right below you! The button's right below you! I was wasn't paying attention. Red, yellow, purple.
Enter passcode.
Red, yellow, purple. Cool.
Phase 2 complete.
Phase 2 complete. Okay. Yellow, red, blue, purple. Yellow, red, blue,
Enter
purple.
passcode.
Yellow, red, blue, Purple.
Phase 3 complete.
Okay. Purple, blue, yellow, red.
Enter passcode.
Purple, blue, yellow, red.
Phase 4 complete.
Ooh, no pressure, no pressure. Green, blue, red, purple, yellow.
Enter passcode.
Oh, blue, red, purple, yellow. Aha!
Final phase complete. Passcode accepted. Gate relay 04687 activated.
Excellent.
That's our cue. You cracked the code. Let's go.
Yeah, was it red, blue, or red? Got the achievement for that, so let's head inside. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I figured that out.
Sorry to put you through that. I need to keep people who may or may not be named Flunt out of here.
Now that the subterfuge is out of the way, can we get to what you called us here for?
Yes, this is a replica of the leyline energy map we found outside of Tarir. I've been tracking the movement of magic since Mordremoth's death. It's been in total chaotic flux. Here, there, everywhere. See, that dot is the egg chamber. It lit up like a Lunar New Year firework after the dragon went bye-bye. But as you can see here, the egg's doing great.
What are we looking at? A feed of the egg chamber.
Yeah, the Exalted and the Rada Novans shared a ton of information. They must have helped them design their security system.
And then you broke into it.
No, I utilized it to check on the egg.
So you broke into it?
Hey, we're all friends, right? I don't think they'd mind. Maybe just don't mention it around any floaty gold people.
Do you have access to surveillance all over Tarir?
Back to the leyline map. So this other point is... Huh, that's new. The northern bloodstone dot is flaring up. I'll have to keep an eye on that.
The spot where Mordremoth died looks like it's cooling down a little.
Yeah, a lot of that energy's been put back into the system. I'm trying to model its patterns, but this map isn't built for detailed readings. Yet. In the meantime, look at this.
Oh, Timey, you've always got so much stuff going on. I love it. Ooh, what's this? What is this?
What is it?
Not to toot my own warbler or anything, but I killed a chalk or two in my time alone here. Since the others don't know about this place, I couldn't ask to have defenses installed. So they pop up every once in a while when the lab's drawing a lot of power.
Like those?
Exactly.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, let's take these guys down.
Sound makes my teeth ache.
Actually, I haven't been doing a lot of fighting, so this is going to be good.
Timmy, you gotta stop eating cookies in your lab.
I think they smell the organ I harvested. Might be one of their kin.
Uh-oh. Of course she got an organ. Why wouldn't she harvest an organ from one of them? Alright. Come on.
More incoming. It ain't nap time yet.
Okay, where are they? I'm waiting for a big one to show up soon. Come on, do some healing here. Get out of that.
I don't have enough energy.
Get some more barrier up here. Come on, Ritlock, you can help me a little bit. Come on, buddy, we got this. Run a little bit, do some healing. Get some burning there. Are they gonna revive you, Ritlock? Oh, there's a big guy here. Come on, Ritlock, get up, get up, get up. There we go. All right, the veteran one. Yeah, let's deal with you. Can I fear you? I do fear you. Okay, good. Let's put our big thing down. Oh, actually, you went down pretty quick. I like that.
Where do you exterminate? Don't worry about their goo. I'll clean that up later.
Oh my gosh, Timey would have been in so much trouble if that had happened while she was alone here.
Anyway, this thing is some sort of organ I found in one of the larger ones. It's part of their digestive system, and as you know, they feed on ley energy, so it got me curious.
Any valuable findings yet?
None I can explain right now. I ran some ley energy through it and it came out different on the other side.
Different?
I'm not really sure how just yet. It was barely measurable with the equipment I have. I need to develop some other device to actually observe the phenomenon.
What's that sludge you're keeping it in?
Blighting pod fluid. Remember that stuff? It has wonderful preservative and even restorative properties.
Fluid. From the blighting pods. The things that made horrible Mordrum abominations out of corpses.
So you do remember it?
Timey, do you think maybe that might be a bad idea?
You worry too much. In research, there's no reward without risk. And if I'm gonna stay one step ahead of everyone outside this lab, I have to take a lot of risks. But one thing I can't risk is staying away from the main lab too long. It arouses suspicion. Let's go.
All right, explore the upper platforms before you leave. Let's do that.
Got your back. You first.
Of course I'm going to explore the upper lab first. I like optional missions. Let's see here. Hopefully I don't accidentally open the door and get Timey in trouble. So, eavesdropping device activated. Touch each time you want to hear a short snippet from the other room. Ooh. Eavesdropping on a line without even... with each touch of the console. Okay.
Don't worry about Timey beating us to it. Flunge assures me he has her under his thumb.
What?
From what I hear, Timey has an advantage. I'd excel if I had Zojak and her crew.
Did you see where Timey and that odd crew of hers went?
The humans are all abuzz about some group called the White Mantle. They're so short-sighted.
I didn't capture it all, but I got some of the data in their crew notes. And another char here. That's multiple in one day. How good.
Oh, who's the other Char?
I'm going to sneak a look at Timey's equipment. Watch my back. Poor man. Stuck out here without her golem? I don't know how she does it.
Timey? Yeah, cute as a bug. If my son were here, I'd introduce them. Imagine the progeny.
As the leader of the Vigil? Oh my, she's quite impressive.
Don't tell him, but I secretly call him Blunt, because he is. Timey got a raw deal on that waypoint device.
She really, really did.
I heard Zosha scrambled, drooling. Explains why Timey's out here on her own.
Oh, I hope Zocha's good. I hope she's not too bad. Jump! Take damage. Oh, I forgot I have a glider. Yeah! Alright, let's return to the main lab here. Boop. With...
Stand down. It's just Timey's friends again.
I was told I'd find the Pact commander here.
Who's this? Speak with Almora Soulkeeper. What's going on?
General Soulkeeper, this is quite a surprise. What brings you to Rodonovus?
You do, Commander. I've come here to offer you a new position within the Pact. The marshal rank is, vacant. And we want you to fill it.
This is an honor.
I'm glad you view it in that light. The Pact is hanging on by a thread.
I see.
I can tell you're having your doubts, so let me just be upfront about the role. Certain Pact elements feel like Marshal Traherne's mistake was going out into the field and getting himself killed. The new Marshal would be planted safely in an office in Lion's Arch, still leading the troops, but out of harm's way.
As flattered as I am by your offer, I'm going to have to respectfully decline, General. After the Mordremoth battle, I believe I, Ritlock, and the others would be more effective operating as our own guild.
I understand the decision on your early retirement, although I'm disappointed. I still believe in the Pact's goal.
I do too, and I'll always be ready to lend a hand. It'll just be outside the system.
Out from under a mountain of paperwork, you mean?
Laugh it up, No Eyes. I have something for you, too. A letter from the Black Citadel. You must have really brushed some higher-ups the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Are you sure you want to just crumple that up and throw it away?
Why not? It's what I did with the last two.
What did I hear? You're not in the pact anymore? Wait, what do I call you? Poobah?
No. How about we just stick with Commander for now?
Technically, it's a title for life, so you're welcome to it.
What's an alarm?
What was that?
Didn't sound good.
Quick, let's go see what's happening.
Alright, something's going on. What's going on down here? Who's this? How do I get down there? Alright, Ridlock. Let's go.
Protect the counselors! Run! It's a crazy Silvari!
What? Oh, it's Notch.
Is that another one of your friends?
Ooh. Do you have different armor right now?
I came in through the caves because I couldn't find the gate. I wasn't expecting such an enthusiastic welcome.
Did you see that? Flaunt was so mad, even his fleas jumped ship. Canuck, you're my hero.
Why the surprise visit?
I'm here answering the call.
But Mordremoth's dead. We killed...
Oh, it's not the Drungle Dragon's call. This time it's Anis's.
Still holds your billet, huh?
She does. But certain messy events have transpired, and I'm assured that if I clean them up, my billet will be released, and I'll once again be free from any yoke.
How can I help?
Minister Cordicus recently left the Queen's protective custody. Anis sent me and a squad of Shining Blade to help the good minister find his way back to Divinity's Reach.
Any idea on his whereabouts?
There's been a flare-up of White Mantle activity in northern Maguma, and intel points to him possibly heading there.
That's the crazy magical hotspot we saw, up by the Bloodstone.
I thought the minister claimed to not be in bed with those Mersat lovers.
Didn't we all?
Ritlock, get word to the others. Marjorie might be getting a little restless in Divinity's Reach and want in on the action.
Commander, if you like, you can hitch a ride on my airship. It's on our way. We can drop you off.
Now that's an offer I can't turn down, General.
Perfect. I'll grab my Shining Blade detachment and meet you there.
Oh my gosh, things are going awesome. Optional curious, ask Notch more questions. Yes, I will ask you more questions. So, what a day, huh? It's almost enough to make a person feel unwelcome. Before I go, I need to know what you know about the White Mantle. Thorn in Destiny's Reach has her royal pantaloons in a bunch. Oh, the throne in Divinity's Reach. Oh, whatever. Your people's history with the White Mantle is wrecking nerves. It's not been pretty to watch. Anis has her hatchet face on. I slept through history class. Can I ask you some questions? You can ask. I'll tell you what I know. What I do know is pretty juicy. What's the White Mantle's background? They used to rule Kryda long ago. They worshipped ancient beings, called themselves Mersat. They were powerful magic users. The White Mantle were their pawns. Tell me more about the Mersat. Long-lived, magical, mean to the bone, and extinct. Crichtons wiped them out, won the war, and took back their kingdom under Queen Selma's leadership. I've heard they're trying to resurrect one. Resurrect what? They're insane. My intel tells me they're in northern Maguma, running experiments on a running experiments with the Bloodstone. I know their type. They want power, and they'll do whatever it takes to get it. The White Mantle lost the war. Where have they been for 200 years? Underground, somewhere well hidden, since everyone seems surprised to see them. My guess is they've been hiding in plain sight, waiting for their moment. They've got gold behind them, though. Does the Countess know who's funding them? No, but those ruins around Drytop weren't so fancy, so I'm guessing it isn't from their own treasury. Another question. Why are the White Mantle suddenly so active? I have a theory. If they've been biding their time and rebuilding their numbers and influence, then it'd be smart to attack when their enemy is engaged in a multi-front war with dragons. Good strategy. Go on. Plus, our allies, the Pact and Silvari, have been greatly weakened, and they can't discount the increase in magic. Everything I know about them indicates they're creepy magicers. How serious is this threat? Truth is, I'd be surprised if this were an empty threat. I didn't wait couple hundred years to fizzle out. Or you don't wait a couple hundred years to fizzle out like a wet fuse. I'm going to guess they've got big plans that won't make Krita happy. What does the Crown plan to do? Everything within their power. My squad is off to gather information. We're authorized to use lethal force if necessary. I expect it'll be necessary. So they're throwing everything they've got at this. That's a fair statement. Codicus sure picked the right moment to escape. He knows they won't waste the manpower to go after him. Who is Codicus or Codicus? He's head of the Crichton Ministry. He's been on house arrest for minor treachery. Slipped his cushy detention recently. No one knows where he is. The timing is coincidental, if you know what I mean. No, what do you mean? He's been undermining the Crichton throne for years. He wants the ministry in charge. No, he wants to be in charge himself. Don't underestimate him, my friend. He's slimy. And one last thing. What's happening with your billet? Her Grace, the Countess, has said I'll earn it back if I'm successful on this mission. She certainly knows how to motivate me. Alright, it's time to go. We learned more about that, so let's talk with you.
Let's get underway.
Of course, let's get underway. Ooh, Bloodstone Fen, a new map. Ooh, I'm excited. I love new maps.
Commander's destination ahead. Looks like we're in for quite a ride.
We're not flying into that scramble, are we?
By gods, grow a backbone. Scared of a little weather? All hands, full reverse! On your feet. We survived. Somehow.
Commander! Commander, can you read me? Timey? How are you? Where are you?
I'm in your bag. I put a two-way communicator in there when you were in Rada Novus.
I don't really have time for this. Something
The map just went crazy, and it's where you were going. Are you there?
Yeah, I don't...
Okay, magic levels that high could be super hazardous, like X's for eyes hazardous. But I may have a solution. Based on some of Zin's old Rada Novan research, I've devised a way for you to counter certain types of magical threats. Might take a second to get used to, so train.
Thanks, Timey. We'll talk about this thing you bugged me with later.
Oops, lab fire, gotta go!
Uh-oh, lab fire. Well, I think now we're gonna end this episode. Repair my armor here. But yeah, we're gonna end the episode here. So thank you guys so very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw this episode. I did a little bit of a longer one because you know, I was gone for a little bit, so I decided to do a little bit longer. But we will have a second episode this week. And don't forget, on Saturday, starting at about noon Pacific Standard Time, I'll be joining you guys. Hopefully we can play some Guild Wars together. So if you guys want to join us, I will be on the Discord server no matter what. So hop in there. But if you want to join the Guild too, you can either send me a message on the Discord server. There's a couple sections for Guild Wars there. Or you can send me a message in-game. I can't remember if you need my thing. So it's arlos.newt.9281. Or you can leave me a comment down below, and I'll invite you to the guild. So that'd be awesome. So thank you guys so very much for everything. And I'm really excited to take a look at this new area. So thank you guys so much for everything. And until next time, guys, keep your stick on the ice.